guys, I'm Sheddy and you're welcome to the Sheddy Podcast. Today we are going to be talking about a very crying. So today we are going to be talking about mental health. Why so many Nigerians don't even care about mental health? Like, why? What's the problem? Everybody, when you take your mental problem to them, they would. Mama will tell you go wash plates. Papa they'll tell you go and pray. Oh.
Yeah.
On this episode, we'll be discussing a very sensitive topic. Why do Nigerians ignore mental health? Mental health is an issue of concern because many of the youths, the old ones, many people in Nigeria are depressed. Many people in Africa are depressed. Many people worldwide are depressed. But we're taking it down to Nigeria. Because in Nigeria, once you bring mental health issue, it will feel as if you are making noise or you are saying something that is not within the scope of what life is for us. You get the point?
Yeah.
So why do many Nigerians think mental health is not a real problem? Why do many Nigerians think that mental health is not a real problem?
Because growing up, we had this mentality from our parents that like there are bigger problems than personal problems.
Yeah.
We always have like this we're raised to prioritize other things. Like, think about your school fees, think about your house rent, think about this, don't think about your personal issues. Don't think about things that will traumatize you. Why are you saying you're stressed when all you need is sleep? Just go and eat food. That's how they see. You're like feeling like you saying, I am mentally stressed. I don't feel like I'm mentally stable. It's like saying you need special attention. That's just
like
how
you're seeking attention.
Like, you're just this one is just craving for attention. Yeah. A child will just be crying. Maybe you took something from the child, and possibly that child has like a special bond to that toy and stuff. And when the child start complaining, I need it. I really need this doll. You're like, you're just being needy. You're being this. You're being that. So we're like raised to not have personal things, like things to personalize as ours, that you feel like, if like this thing is my issue, it should not even like bother anybody. And if I should tell anybody, it's just like me being too much.
Yeah, nobody really would pay attention.
Why would I pay attention to you saying this thing is bothering you? I beg my friend shit, there are bigger problems.
Yeah.
Like that's how we're raised to see it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I feel, let's be very honest, growing up in Nigeria, or let's put it in the African mindset, there's so many things you would have said to your mom. I know of many children that'll be like, okay, if you ask them their story, like childhood story, they'll be like, there's a time that I was maybe molested or something and I brought it to my mom, and maybe I said something that uncle this that is calling me my wife did this to me or touched my body this way. The mom will play down the whole issue. I'm not saying that mothers are at fault here, but it's the fact that they don't see. So I'm just talking about like a relative issue. So like, just imagine if you would bring up something as physical as that to your parent and they play down on it, and then you now be thinking, okay, so this one now that is now going through my mind is me and me that know it. How would they even respond to it? And some of them feel as if once you are complaining, once you're saying this, you're complaining. You get, so it's just more like they pay more attention to things that are, life in general. Yes, house, food, school, what are we going to do today? Have you done this? Like, it's just like the basic instructions. So they don't pay attention to the fact that, okay, this child actually needs more attention when it comes to what are they thinking?
Mentally.
What happened?
Yeah.
I know many people that got really fucked up here from, I don't know how to put it, but like from watching some illicit content. So it's just like a child now telling you that, okay, I am getting this mental issue from watching pornography. I'm like, you need to repent. You need to give your life to God. You like the moment you are telling them that this is beyond what you are thinking,
They'll
or
start
like
beating
I'm not
themselves.
okay anymore. You get? So I think like some of these things now is the fact that they don't see the gravity of
Yeah.
what you say
Yeah.
or what you feel, just
Yeah.
because maybe they have not gone through similar case, or because they feel many things are way more important than
Wow. Damn. Mental health issues is a lot. And a lot of people are passing through these things. We don't just know because most people don't talk about it.
yeah.
But deep down, when you look at them, you are going to know that this person is not okay. You get the point? There are a ton of people. They're just out there, just living their life. Some they don't want to talk. They don't like people. You see, every attitude, everything that an adult does was coined from something that happened in the past.
Yeah, true.
Every attitude, every habit, you get the point. Some people don't like talking. They don't like coming as introverts. Some people, there are things that they have seen in the eyes of people. That's what made them like, oh, mama, I just stay my day. You get the point. Is therapy only for crazy people, or is just a myth? Because in Nigeria, they think therapy is for crazy people. So is that true?
For me, I don't think it is only for crazy people. Now let's bring it down to the economy in Nigeria right now. I feel like everybody's going through a lot.
Everybody.
So, and irrespective of where you come from, your religion, your tribe, whatsoever, it's still going to hit on you.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's just people that think they are going crazy that need therapy. No. Sometimes you need to sit down and reflect on yourself and be like, what can I do to be better? Right?
Yeah.
Because you already know that the country is messed up. But how can you make a living out of it? Just like be able to like survive and, get through the phase. That if it's actually going to like change or be a new beginning or something. Right? So I don't think it's only people that are already losing it that need to go for therapy. Sometimes even some self-therapy too sometimes
Very
is also
important.
good.
Yeah.
That meditation, that personal time and everything.
To reflect.
It's for reflection and other purposes to just to get your mind in the right shape so that you don't end up losing it. And for the other ones that maybe they don't know how to handle it or they feel what's the word now? They feel overwhelmed. Yeah. They feel really overwhelmed and they don't know how to like bring it into their daily life. They should seek therapy because it might actually get worse. And it's something they might not, they might not get to live up to their expectations. So yeah.
In the life of every human, there are different sectors and like pillars. You get family, religion, and all those stuff. You get.
Yeah.
Now, the question is religion helping Nigerians deal with mental health, or is it stopping them from seeking professional help? Because some people get to rely on this religious stuff, you get, to be able to do the mental health work and stuff, do the therapy and everything they are supposed to do on a normal day. So the question is he helping? Is he helping Nigerians, or is he stopping them from getting professional help?
For me, I feel like it's kind of making us box our feelings.
Yes.
Religion doesn't really tell you to go and meet somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
You're going through something. Religion, like, according to Christianity, you're to pray about it.
Yeah.
You're to believe in your heart that you will be fine. Meanwhile, that is not what you need. You need to pour it out.
Yeah.
Because not all people can hold things in. Like, it's not even advisable to hold things in. Sometimes it's better if you like say it out. Like, just have someone to talk to and like have a different opinion of this. But if you're like sitting and praying and you're expecting to like hear a voice, that's you talking to you. it's not really, it's just like there's this other side to your head that's like telling you, oh, you should go through like this. Maybe if you don't do this, this will happen, this, that. Okay, you're going through like something, how I put it, a trauma from like your childhood is flashing back now and it's affecting your current life. And you don't know how to go about it. This is something you're supposed to meet someone to talk to.
Yes.
Okay, I like, this is how I grew up. This is what I faced growing up. I don't know if this is normal, but it affects me. It affects me now in my current life. And the person will tell you how to play about it in his own point of view. And can even like suggest having like a group to like talk about it. But if you should follow religion, you have to sit down and box that feeling, pray about it, and then rely on yourself to like heal. And that's not like actual healing, because what you're doing is you're trying to make yourself forget it. And it's just going to be, and it's just going to be a temporal solution because it will come back again. So Christianity did not really give us the space to like, oh, go and meet somebody. It's saying, you know, meet God. And God is not really someone that will come down there to talk to you.
So the thing is, God is the greatest. God is important. God can heal people from mental health issues.
True.
You see, but like when God created Adam and Eve, he created Adam, then he thought that Adam needed a woman. That's to show that there's going to be, he created humans in the way that there's going to be need for certain humans at certain point of our life, not just helpmates like wife, but and that's why therapy and getting help from people is another way to go. Because it's a way to go, it's a normal way to go. Yes, you go to God, but you are doing your therapy, you are also talking to God. You get, with time, you are going to be fine. But basically, I feel like the whole prayer and everything should not stop it. You get the point. You get the point. When you start to talk about mental health, to an extent, there's a standard. The standard is, when it comes to men, it's more stricter. Because they don't want to. So the question is, are Nigerian men under more pressure to hide their mental health than women?
Oh, yes. So personally, and let's be very honest, the way the society has crafted a man, that a man that cries
is a weak man.
Is weak. A man that shares or overshare is weak. So like there's a way that it's being crafted that it does more harm than good. Like a man might be in a very desperate need for just a conversation, you get now, but he can't really say it because he feels that there will be a backlash. You get, and they'll feel he's weak and the rest. So now these things now keep bottling up inside of them. So there's something they call a functional depressed person. And then I think there was times that I was actually going through a situation. I was like, yeah, I'm really functionally depressed because I can make you happy. I can make everybody happy. And when I go back to my closet, I'm like, wow, fuck. Like, I just know that I'm not okay. So the thing is that now if you don't find a place to pour out your thoughts.
Frustration.
Yes, apart from frustration, like there's a way that humans, we are self-healing because we are a universe on our own. You get? So there's a way you pour out your thoughts and then you get to like pick the things you need and leave the things you don't need. You get? So like when it comes to like things that you're overstressed or depressed, apart from having bipolar that's having different personalities. Some people that have different personalities are from traumas they have when they were young. So it's just like the trauma is reflecting back in your human form when you have evolved. So it's like the old version and the new version of you colliding. So now when we talk about men are seen to be this hard, all put together. All they need to do is, more like fix their life. They have this thing that, okay, I want to fix my life. I want to make money. I want to do this. I want to do that. You get, they don't reflect back to, okay, am I really going through a lot? What am I going through? How can I do this and this to help myself? So now the society just plays down on, like, there's this time that I saw a man cry and I was like, wow. Like, I'm on a norm. I don't think I've ever seen it like physically.
Mm-hmm.
It was so moving. Like I knew that this is the breaking point.
Yeah.
You get, but still, even in that state, the guy will still tell you everything be alright. No worry, everything be alright. Like there's people that will just literally you see it in their eyes that they are going through it, but everything. So I feel the society itself is like the stereotype that okay, yes, men are strong, men are supposed to fix their things, they're supposed to be all put together. But we need to have therapists in friends, therapists in family, therapists in educational sectors beyond the one that you go and pay money for. We need therapists, people that can hear you out, remove judgment from it, and still let you fix your thoughts. Like pick out the things that you need, because sometimes we don't really need people's thought to be honest. Sometimes you just want to hear, like, and then when you are finished pouring, you now sit. That's why critical thinking is also important, because after you're done saying, then your mind will now come, okay, this is what you can do better. So, okay, that's for like normal mental situations. There are some severe mental that needs intention. You need intentional people to always check up on you. Like maybe you need someone to fill in that gap. So I read a book that was talking about the tanks that we have in our lives. So there are some emotional tanks that if it was not filled when you were a child, it will be very hard for you to move through life mentally stable. You need that emotional tank to be filled up for you to move through life mentally stable. Because let's be very honest, there are some people that money is not their issue. Some people is not food. It's not. Some people can have every of these things and still be struggling deeply. So when we talk about emotional tanks or things, vulnerability, let people be able to come out and say things and not be judged by anybody. I just feel like generally mental health is the most sensitive thing that we should be very aware of. Like everybody should be aware. Like I said, we need therapists in everybody. I know that everybody is going through their own shit too, but still find a place for somebody's shit. I get that. Am I making sense?
Yeah. One of the major causes of bad mental health in Nigeria and in the world is social media. Social media has done a lot of good and bad actually, but like when it comes to mental health, it has affected a lot of people because people put things out there to make people feel certain way. You get the point, you know. Sometimes you're just scrolling and, you know, every man, every woman wants to do better. They want to become better people and stuff.
Yeah.
So the question is social media making Nigerians' mental health worse?
This topic just made me, you know why I laughed? Because it made me remember something that we discussed earlier, this Olodo uprising. So it brought the whole idea and the notion. I'm like, what we see online doesn't even tally with what exactly
real life
going
on, like right now.
But it makes a lot of people have mental health voila.
Because I feel like generally, like you guys will agree with me, like most of the things that we see online, most of those contents are just trash. They just do crazy things just for engagement right now. Like there is no logical thing that you see online now that's insightful or impactful that you'll be like, oh, this is actually, they are rare. I'm not saying they are not there, but you only see a few things on your FYP. If you go online now, it's either you're seeing the current trend of this Pella's wedding or something, or you're seeing one person,
and it's so oppressive.
Or you're hearing something like
21 years.
It's just weird. Like you just be seeing a lot of weird stuff.
Imagine a 21-year-old that got a house,
a
400 million naira house.
No, like just imagine, like, and you are still trying to fix your life with some few thousands.
No, you are like
why is life not fair to me?
And
I know. Let's even
there's this pressure of comparison
from home. Everybody,
you can imagine.
So social media is making it worse.
It does in that sense.
But it has its own advantage when it comes to like when you're doing your own research on your personal development. And your career and all of that.
You look at people that are there and you
feel inspired.
Exactly. that's the advantage. But right now, generally in Nigeria, I think the part
it's
of
more of a
people
disadvantage
the disadvantage to the advantage.
And then this feeling I wanted to talk about. Like, let's be very honest. In Nigeria, all of us are not okay.
We are not.
We are
Nobody's 100%
like
okay.
but like nobody's okay. I don't know of you out there, but like we are not okay. But there's a way that social media has made it that everybody has to box in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there was this situation that happened to me, and then I was like, even if I tell person won't believe am, like I don't know, like it's just a way that everybody just feel like at a certain stage of your life you should just have this, just do this. It's just like a manual. You get so like when the other pressures that come with your mind, your thoughts, your innermost. More everybody's trying to be all right, but we are not. So I feel it's actually doing harm in that aspect.
Yeah. So social media has affected a lot of people. I just want to let you guys know, most of you viewers are watching, don't let people pressure you, don't let people make you have mental health issues. Don't scroll all day, you get the point. Because the more you scroll, the more you see these things, and the more you get affected, you get the point. And you see, consuming short content like that, content that can affect you mentally, is like eating spoiled food. You get the point. Yeah, at the point you might feel like, are they okay?
Yeah.
There's one point your stomach will start doing. That's how your life will be doing. That's how people get into drugs. That's how people get into different things, just to try and cure these mental health challenges.
Yes.
You guys, and those things are not the cause. The solution.
Yeah.
Because the way the devil works is he brings one problem, and when that problem is there, he links it. You try to get a solution from there. He links it with another one. He keeps linking it, and then your life looks like who knows? Like, have you seen like a DNA?
It's trans.
DNA strands.
It's just so complicated. Yes.
So it's going to intertwine. Then you're going to see all those cytosine. There's different parts actually. Timing and all the different parts. You know, when it comes to responsibility, who is more responsible for improving mental health in Nigeria? Is it the government? Is it the families? Is it schools? Is it religious institutions or individuals?
If this is
so it's my responsibility.
If this is on a general note, for me, I feel like none of these organizations or none of these sections that you mentioned have any impact on that. Like, they're not giving any positive impact right now currently.
In Nigeria.
Why do I say that? If we talk about the religious part, I feel like most Nigerians are overzealous. Most Nigerians are overzealous. So when it comes to like having to sit down with somebody and talk to like, oh, I'm going through this, right? It might be a problem with marriage, your personal life, your finances, your career or something. You bring it up to, let's say, a pastor, an imam or somebody and be like, sir, this is what I'm going through. He will tell you, do 21 days fasting and the problem will be over. No, sometimes, yes, it's good to talk to God. It's good to observe all of those, stuff and everything.
It's very important.
It's, at the same time, sometimes that's not what you really need.
At the moment.
I'm not saying it's not good. Don't get me wrong, but that's not what you need at that particular point in time. Sometimes you just want to like pour out your mind, right? You want to like, you're not really going too emotional, but you just want to have somebody to listen to you. You understand? So that they understand what you're going through and be like, okay, next, I think this is what you should do. This is how you should go about it. The government, I don't even think they have any contribution. I'm not seeing anything.
They are the ones even making the mental health scatter.
Exactly. They're making it worse. The country is so hard. Like, imagine, see petrol that we used to buy then, I don't know, very, very cheap, 75 naira. I remember I used to save money that time to fuel this Tiger Gen.
Yes,
just
and
to
you
come
enjoy
back
yourself.
from school and watch TV.
True.
There was this show we used to watch on NT. I can't even remember the name now. If I wish I could remember so I could shout out to them. But like, I'll come back from school with my, I think 200 naira. I used to fill our agenda that time. I'll come and watch TV for the whole day. Well, now you can't even try it.
No, I cannot spoil
You
your
can't
life.
you can't even feel half tank. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So the government has its own, the religion aspect has its own. What other one did we even mention? The family is even, I don't even know how to even explain it there, because deep down, you want to have conversation with your parents. So, even up to now, as old as we are, even for me personally, when I speak to my parents about some kind of sensitive stuff, they'll tell me that you're still young. You're not supposed to be exploring all of these things. Like, you're supposed to be focusing more on your education. You're supposed to be focusing on that's not what I want to hear. And I know I'm supposed to be working on my education.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need to be reminded. But mommy, daddy, this is what I'm going through. It's not only the academic aspect that I'm only surviving or living for.
Yeah.
Right? You didn't send me to school just to go to school and graduate now. I have people to meet. I need to connect, because you guys will not be there for me throughout, like, all my life. At some point, they are going to go ahead of me and leave me to survive on my own. So me, I need to start fending for myself. How do I do that? It's not only school that gives me that opportunity. I need to meet people. I need to make, like, legit strong connections to be able to scale up. So you cannot tell me that, no, it's only school, book. Anytime I'm home and I'm trying to make money for myself and trying to, like, sort one or two things, they'll be like, and you're always on your phone, you're doing this, you're not reading your Bible, you're not praying. How do you know I'm not praying? You're not in my own 247 now. You don't know what I do in my private space, so you can't always know. You understand? So that's just it. Then individually, I don't know. Everybody has one or two things they are going through.
Yeah.
You cannot even tell any random person your problem right now. You can't just walk up to somebody and say, guy, almost see what they go through. If they tell you your own problem, you will run. You start thanking God that God, thank you for giving me this. You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's just, everything just has its own way around it. It all affects the mental health, like, differently.
Yeah.
You understand? So just don't think about it too much, right? Just go with the flow.
So basically, as I've said this in this podcast before, the family is the smallest area of socialization.
Yeah.
And your family owes you the
Foundation.
Aside, like, provision of food, provision of shelter, and like basic needs.
Yeah.
Your family owes you the provision of a good mental health. You have to always check on you.
Yeah.
For have a better family. You guys out there are watching. I mean, you don't have a family now, but someday you might have a family. You get the point. So learn these things. You have to place yourself in a way that your children can talk to you about matters. They can talk to you about things that are affecting them.
Yeah.
Right? If your children can talk to you about these kind of things, it helps a lot. You know what your child is doing. You know what's affecting your child. You know how to come in as an adult. You get the point? A lot of people's life are messed up because they didn't have this opportunity.
Yeah.
When they were supposed to talk, I beg, I'm tired, I'm just coming from work. A lot of things like that.
Time.
You get, there's no time. So it affected them. So when it comes to relationship and mental health, there are two brothers. They work hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because it's somebody that is mentally stable that can follow you to do a relationship. So the question is, should people with serious mental health conditions tell their partner before getting into a relationship? You are like asking a girl out, I'm having like this mental challenge, like it's not like I'm mad, but sometimes I know that I used to be tired of everything.
Like this particular question are for partners, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you have a partner that you trust and somebody you can confide in.
No, but like it's before you enter
before the relationship.
I feel it's not advisable.
If it's before the relationship, I feel like they should know, right? First things first, indicate that
you know what to expect.
What
the day that you don't answer.
I have this past trauma. Or something.
Yes, there's the conversation part where you get to tell them some of your experiences.
Yeah.
But like there are some things that you can't be vulnerable enough.
Yeah, I
Yes.
get that.
So there's a limit to what you
to-
share.
yeah,
And then now, saying that I have this is letting them know that this is me now. Not like what so there's a difference between, okay, when someone say, okay, let's have a talk, like a conversation, and you tell them, okay, I've been through this, I've done this. So it's like telling them your past, but telling them that I presently like have a condition is going to be like a bomb that you just exploded in something that is not ready to weigh up to your expectations. I don't know. Like there's some relationship that are still too fragile to like
bring up this kind of stuff.
But it's not that it's not important to say it, but it depends on the emotional balance of that person and mental capacity to hold, conversations like that. Yeah.
I actually feel like if your mental health is strongly not stable, you should like stay away from
Relationship. That's
thing.
in the first
Like,
place.
that's just
So
one
you
of
don't
the
be
principles I
avoiding.
have. I have days where I would not want to talk to you, no matter how close we are. I just have days that I just shut down.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to socialize. I don't want to move from where I am. I just want to be there. And then I don't want to have to explain to you that
What's happening?
this is what is
Your
happening.
decision.
Do you get? So I feel like it's not fair that I'll be in a relationship
And be treating
and
somebody like that.
Yes.
So that's why I feel like if I am still like this, please, I will not date you. Don't be angry. I am not in like the right state to like give you a
invest.
proper
Yeah.
relationship. So I won't like invest my all.
Yeah.
And it will not be fair to you.
Yeah. So lastly, this question is kind of funny. Like when you're sick, so you don't go to class. When you work and you're sick, you can take off days and tell them. The question is, should mental health days be accepted in schools and workplaces just like sick days?
Like I think there's a
You're like, my head, I'm not good. I just want
mental health something.
Yeah,
I think I
it's
saw
for
something.
men. For men.
Yeah, I saw something.
So this one is a different scenario. Is that you feel like your mental health is not mental healthy. You get so you tell them that you want to take a
like just want
to clear your head. Should that
actually like in other schools, mostly the whites. You can like meet the lecturer and be like, oh, this is what I'm currently facing. And I won't be able to meet up to attending classes.
Even exams. You
like,
can actually tell your lecturer that you are not mentally stable for that exam.
He will accept it. But in terms of Nigeria, they will see it as an excuse. You're not serious. You're not ready. You're not ready for life. Like my friend, you get out of my office. Like, look at this one. Do you think there's a reason for you not to?
Enough.
But there are days that personally you're going to have like this mental breakdown that you yourself you know that honestly, if I should leave for class, it would be a complete waste of time for me and for even the lecturer. Because you're there, you're not grabbing anything, you're not learning anything, you're just numb and you're just in class. Majority of students usually go to class like that. They don't know what is even going on in the class, but they're just there. Because of like the whole lecturer will not even listen to that mental health. They don't care. But if you're giving like a chance where our lecturers care and schools are giving the days where, okay, we're considering you as a student and we understand that you have your own like struggles mentally. If you're going through this, I need like a proper documentation to validate this, that okay, you have like this. Because if we should allow it just like that, a lot of students will take advantage of it. So if there's like a proper like way to do it, there should be like a system. You tell your lecturer, honestly, sir, I don't think I am in the right position to write this exam.
Yes.
And then he'll be like, okay, you know what? We're going to figure out a way around it. If educational system should be like that, I feel like it will reduce the academic mental stress for us. Like a whole,
and even the work ethics.
It's affecting a lot of people.
Yes, because there's some people that are really, I don't know how to put it, like the stress. When you get to a new organization, coping with their structure, everything. The stress is so bad on you. And then you still have to, you depress the whole night and put up a good face the next morning.
Yeah.
Yes, I had times when, I don't know, personally, I think then, I don't know what I was going through, but I can literally cry I will not sleep 2 minutes. But the next morning, I've wear my fine wig, I've lip combo on fleek.
Exactly.
So the truth is that there are many functional depressed people. There are many functional people, but they are mentally they are functional. They are doing well in society. The thing is that how do you pick them out? How do you know them? How do you notice them? And that's where it comes to a place where everybody has to be mentally aware. What is mental health in the first place? What do I need to do? What do I need to look at? That's what they say every time you talk about emotional intelligence. Like it goes deeper than emotional intelligence. Can you pick out that this person is not fine? Can you look at a person, like, okay, beyond relationship, can you look at a worker and be like, you need a day off? Go and chill. Like, it's beyond you asking for it. Can someone see it in you and give you, that leverage to be better? So it boils down to that.
So many years ago, I worked in a restaurant in Abuja. A big restaurant is in town. It's in Wuse too. But that place, like, of all the places I've worked in, was one of the places that really affected my whole mental health. The people there were so toxic. Like, I've never seen this type of people in my whole life. You get, that period was so bad for me. I ain't gonna lie. That the day I got my salary, I wanted to go to work, but as I just saw the salary after like the second month or third month, I had no answer. I just did not.
And people should learn to walk out of things or walk away from things that still provoke.
That one was bad. At that time, I did not have like another job. Like at the time, I was like, no. I can't. These people can take my life.
They can't take your life
because
truly.
if you are going to a place where, as you are going there, you are already feeling the burden is already on you. You have not started working. You get, but it was really bad. Yeah. So, guys, let's hear what your thoughts are on mental health issues. Let's hear your story. What's your story? And please like,
share,
comment,
subscribe,
and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much.
See you in the next one.